morning and good evening. Welcome back to the stream. Just quickly checking that everything is all right. Where is studio? Mm-mm. Okay, and it does look like we are live here and we're live here. Cool. So, welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely time and you're ready for some more behavioral stuff. Oh, did I not see this before? Wait, did I have a window? No, I did not. Cool. So, um, last time, what did I do last time? Ah, here we go. So, last time I was fixing around some issues with pickups not appearing properly and something being wrong with them. I don't remember what. Oh, yeah, like they were not being registered properly to the world system. So, that's fixed. I think there are no more issues with pickups anymore, but I was looking at the timer for when wondering was happening. So when wonders were being executed for different characters, and it's kind of tricky right now since the system is the same for both characters. Both characters will only move every 5 or 3 seconds or so, and that's not very fun. I'd say it's more interesting. Well, two situations are a bit more interesting, maybe. So one situation is I just let characters wander in their area until they reach the point that they were trying to reach, and then another situation is I just randomize a value for how long they should wander. Since mm, I don't know if I really want there to be a big delay every single time between one wander position and another wander position, so who knows? Also, I need to do like handling for situations where the character just moves towards a wander position, but then gets sidetracked because they see some cheese. So I need to somehow know that that is the case. So it's definitely something on my radar. So I can either do that or I can do something else. So let's just take a quick look first at the prototype. Nope, nope. Cancel. Obsidian. Really doesn't help that Obsidian and OBS Studio are called the exact same 3 letters. So I have prototype 1. Mm-mm. Yuno and the dragon walk around to random locations. Yuno takes short rests while the dragon takes long rests. Juno picks up pieces of cheese and carries them in the form while walking between locations. She has a sharp piece of cheese. Juno spots pieces of cheese within a distance after random stops between 4 and 6. Juno stops for a longer rest and sometimes eats some cheese. There's a piece of cheese Juno's path while walking somewhere. She'll pick it up if she has space. If not, she will pause for a second, show a sad mode, and then continue to her destination. Juno sees the dragon with a go view, then she shows a happy mode. Okay. The dragon flies. Okay, so the dragon doesn't even have to collect cheese. When resting, the tail wiggles. Um, I have not done that. Okay, so I guess let's take a look at that. Let's get that checked out. Yeah, these are good windows. What am I trying to check out exactly? Quite like the idea of working on maybe the cheese eating, since that's also a scenario where I have to interact with the pickup system. But maybe it would be so. Oh, there's one. There's one thing I did notice that I wanted to check is count. Count. Pickup count is equal to object data dot pickups. Wait, pickups list. Pickups list dot size. So that should maybe help with registering and deregistering. And now the size should be like normal again, maybe. I hope. Is there anything in dropper where you drop only if it's more than 4? No, don't see anything like that. Mm. Hmm. Okay. I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about the cheese eating system for now, since I think I do really want to have a nicer wondering. So, and that might actually be a bit more complicated. So, let's try that at least first and see where we get. So, I want to replace the single timer, so I need to replace it for the units. And right now, what's happening is, is this still broken? Yeah, this is still broken, sadly. So, I guess I'll just run it here. Yeah. So right now it's very clearly visible that both characters just move after a certain delay. And then just wait if their distance, how much they need to travel is less than what the position was that they got. So what can I do about that? I have the timer. I'm subscribing to the timer. Is the pickupper scripted? No, not the pickupper. Base unit timer. Okay, so it's subscribed in the editor. Okay. So I want to change that. Yeah, since I have Wonder. But I still want timers. And I maybe just want a permanent timer. So I assume it would be best to just create a new one and then attach it to each character. I'm thinking of creating new ones and not adding them to the scene, since that way there's just going to be less moving parts in the editor to tweak, and there also won't be a temptation to tweak it through the editor, since all of this data should come through a separate data file which I will have to do also at some point. So let's say, right, that instead of that, we're going to go to pickupper. And pickupper is going to need a on signal. Hmm. Hmm. I think it should be fine. Since this is not loading any data, this is just loading a script. And what's bound is a pointer to the object, right? So on timer timeout. So right now it is bound to this unit. And if it's destroyed, then it should be handled. So I will definitely need destroy. Like so, yeah, right? Yeah, and it's inside base module. Yeah, there it is. So I'm not going to add a new function for that. Just gonna call it static func on signal object. So in init, I'm gonna say var timer is equal to new timer dot new timer, because I have some interesting stuff with timers here. Yeah, okay, I have this code. Okay. And it's a bad idea to copy it over. Hmm. I guess this is mostly data. This is adding to the child. This is the callback. This is the bind. This is the bind object. There's not that much here I can override. So let's say let's copy that. It's not that much. I don't believe that it's going to be that much that's going to change. So it's a object dot object at child timer dot queue free. So this is not um, hmm. So the is that one is empty. So can I do callback bind timer no exclamation? So this is not a one-shot timer. Wait time is, let's say, 5 seconds. Auto start is true. Object at timer. And then I want to go on signal. And then on signal dot bind object. Okay, so we're binding object to on signal, which doesn't really get anything from the timer. And then we're starting it. And it's going to happen every 5 seconds. So, so that's that for oh, but like I need to give it. It needs to be a variable list. Um, wonder delay, wonder tick rate, wonder speed. I don't know. Am I happy with the system though? So what I have now is I can have independent wondering for the dragon and Juno. But again, I thought about the idea of having the wandering be strictly towards the position that it was made for, because now it just overrides itself every time there is a new wander position. Yeah, I'd rather have it that if there is a goal of something, I know that wandering about is kind of aimless and it's just there to get the characters changing context and getting new information, new experience. Like in the case of Juno, it's just to find new cheese. I'm not hoping for cheese to be found by wandering. I'm hoping that wandering will turn Juno around in different directions, and then hopefully there she'll find more cheese. So I think it would be better to just walk fully to a location and then get a new wander position there. However, what about if you change priorities? Do you still go toward the same location? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess I could get some kind of interrupt for the goal. That was kind of what on ends were, but I'm not really sure. So in default behavior, there was. I'm hoping the chat is active. Yeah, there should be chat even if I'm offline. Okay, where was it? So first call. Oh, I had it in goals. No, condition. Oh yeah, so it's just first call, always, after, always, and has action after. Okay, yeah. So I don't really have anything that's for an interrupt. So I need some way of knowing that something has been cancelled. So these are these self-aware goals or self-aware conditions that can understand that they have been cut off and then manipulate that in some way, like change their own base priority or something. So for that, I need to do what? Oh, did the game crash? New exclamation not declared in the current scope. Oh, what? Did I change something? maybe, maybe not. This should have broke here. Oh, okay, this is about the code, right? Since I had no exclamation here. Oh, and then it broke in here. Okay, maybe that's the problem, yeah. By the way, if anyone's working with Godot, first of all, hello. Second of all, maybe you know why having IAM or just plugins breaks VS Code launching. I cannot get it to launch at all. It just doesn't want to. So that would be really, really nice to figure out what's happening. Since I've just like as I showed, I think Godot reloads on saving the application and then something crashes. Unless it was a different reason for crashing, then by all means. I guess I could just run it and maybe see if it crashes for something else. New exclamation not declared. Okay, so that was definitely my issue. So new exclamation. Yeah. Oh, this was overridden. Wow. No. Okay. Yeah, I believe Juno has now a timer. Root is a window. Oh, okay, cool. World. Juno. There we go. We have 2 timers. We have one for 20 seconds. Oh yeah, so I already used the system for the dropping of cheese, so that makes sense. Hmm. Okay. Let's try it. So, I'm gonna hide this for now. Do we have to hide this? Yeah. At least this part. And timer starts at the end. Process, check valid. Does movable let you know when it's reached a location? Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, here. So is moving is false. Look direction. We animate that we're stopped. We've stopped. We get a next state. So now I want to send an internal signal per se. And then whichever module wants to connect to it can connect to it. This does have some complications in that, so let's say, for example, right, I have some kind of internal bus in the object for sending events or signals, whatever I'd like to call it, that notifies that, for example, hey, the position that we are moving to has changed. And the like two conditions care about it. So Dropper cares about it, and also no, not Dropper, maybe. Oh, maybe Dropper does care about it. So Dropper cares about it since if anything changes, for example, like we change position, we are more likely to drop the cheese. And then the same happens for the Wonder script. That would mean that somehow whatever's happening on Signal for those two modules should not conflict, because so on Signal it should just tell it what's happening, but you shouldn't change anything that's happening. So you can modify yourself. You can modify the state of your own. Okay, so that's I think what I. Let's do some drawing. Do I have Milton? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do, but not going to stream that. That's spoilers for something else. Krita. Yeah, sure. Let's do Krita. And let's do a new window. Sure. Oh, hey. Sorry about the large white square. In case it's the morning, just like it is for me right now, I'm gonna change this background. Okay, that's a bit nicer. Let's get a dark grayish color. A bit darker, maybe. Like that. Oh, wow. Oh no, it's not the same. I thought I eyeballed the exact same color as the background. Final turn. Hey, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you again. How have you been doing? Let's go white. Timer. So we have a timer, and then no, not timer. I was talking about the event bus. Event bus or something, and then on a certain event, it calls. Let's say this is a very generic, but let's say interrupted event. Like maybe it's when it's a specific case that it's doing an interruption, and then we have two modules. We have M1 and we have M2. So everything that M1 and M2 can do is only limited to themselves. So M1 and M2 are goals or conditions. So I guess not even goals or conditions, just conditions. And if conditions need to track that they are the active one, they can do so internally. And once they track that internally on a event, they can check that and then they can do something about it. Yeah. So doing all right. How about you? I'm doing pretty all right too. There's progress with the game, but also it can't really call it a game. It's more of a simulation still. And I guess what's really been on my mind lately is just wanting to do more of this. So at first it was all right that I was just happy that I join in every day and stream for an hour or two, and I still am happy about that. But right now, just throughout the day, I have more. I just want to stream more, and I want to do more for this. I'd love to get into YouTube a bit more, maybe do some tutorials or explanations, and just going through a phase right now where I'm thinking, okay, this idea doesn't really get out of my head. Maybe I should just try committing a lot more to this committing a lot more for this for a month or so, for example, and then seeing what happens. Since I don't know, there's just this idea lodged into my head that I think I could keep this rolling. I have plenty of ideas and I have plenty of motivation to do this. Can't say the same for everything else that I'm doing right now. Like, I guess some stuff specifically. And I know, I'm thinking about this and I might actually, well, I know that I will have to make a choice today or tomorrow and just choose if I want to do this experiment, really, because I don't have to make it sound like, oh, this is gonna be the turn of my life where I decide if I'm committing more to this or not. It's just more like I'm thinking if I should do an experiment, just make myself more time, give this more attention, and try to do more of it. What's holding you back from trying to put more time? Really, it's my current work schedule, I guess, or just my inability to play around with the work schedule. So right now I stream, and then usually what happens is I just try to have breakfast and then go to work as early as I can. Then I work for 9 hours plus like lunch, which is standard here. And then in the evening, I've just noticed that I can't really do that much. Like once the evening hits, my mind is just no longer in a state where I can where I feel productive, and I usually find that whatever I do for my own projects, I just kind of feel not that happy about it. That is why I was very surprised about streaming and doing things in the morning, since hey, I'm actually pretty happy with what I get done. There's progress. There's a lot less time just trying to figure out what to do, and also there's less temptation that, oh, I've just had like 9 hours working on games and or doing, not even, let's say, working on games, just doing programming, and now I'm going to have to do more of it. And sometimes it's fine, I'm fine with just doing more programming, but other times it's, no, I don't want to do this, I'd rather play um, a game that can't be mentioned right now because it's asked to not be mentioned. Just, I don't know, Google Valve, and you will probably understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, but yeah, I guess just mornings are a bit more consistent, and that's what I would love to do. Is I would love to just take this, what I'm doing right now, finish the stream, and just continue working on this behind the scenes, adding more stuff that I can then show off on the streams, and also maybe edit some videos. And yeah, that idea just doesn't leave my mind. I am doing other things as much as I can. I am just preparing some messages, maybe trying to post in some discords for local game communities that I have here in Lithuania, and also looking at the Godot Discord forums, maybe getting just some messages in there that, hey, I do some streams, I have this game I'm working on. And yeah. So to answer the question that what's holding me back, in a way, it's just right now the amount of time that I spend for work and the amount of brain processing that I dedicate for it. It's just not letting me push out that much more development time for this game. So I'm exploring the idea of taking some time, dedicating some time just for developing this game and also the surrounding social aspects of this game, streaming, YouTube, etc. And then if it doesn't work out, I'll go back to my job if that's something that's still interesting for them. And if not, I'll continue it and see where this goes. Yeah, it's actually like yesterday was the point where I just really, really started thinking about it, and I don't know. It's weird. I'm a quite a I don't know if I should call it emotion-driven person, but let's say idea-driven person. I get an idea and okay, let's do it. I'm waking up at 5 a.m. and I'm just doing a stream, and it's gonna be a great idea. I'm gonna love it. I wasn't sure about that, but I tried it, and hey, I really did love it. And I sometimes just get these other crazy ideas, and it feels very natural. It's easy to start them. Uh, oh yeah, I get that. Yeah, nice. Yeah. So those kinds of ideas, they're very fun, and if they don't work out, I'm usually okay with it. I'll just try something else. I know a new idea is gonna come around, but um, yesterday I just had that feeling that okay, I'm kind of in a crossroads where I'd like to decide if I'm going to try this experiment or not. And it sounds like a crazy idea, but there's no, okay, let's do it. This is going to be fine. There's a lot of fear, and I'm waiting on something to make a decision for me, but I know that I have to make the decision myself. And it's day two. I promised my fiance, who is very, very supportive, that I'm going to wait till Wednesday and make a decision then. And yesterday, in a tired slash sleepy state, I said to myself, okay, I just want to do this experiment. And I'm just going to keep deciding on something every time that I can. And then on Wednesday, it's just going to be hopefully a lot easier once I have to make the final decision that I'll say, hey, so I already decided this the day before. I decided this yesterday, and the same thing in the evening. And I know maybe it'll be just easier to make the final decision. So right now I'm thinking that, yeah, I really do want to make this experiment. It's not going to be instantaneous. So I'll probably still have to, I definitely still have to work for a couple of months or so. But after that, I want to just dedicate myself to this project that I'm working on. Yeah. So, that was the answer to the first question, how I'm doing. And I don't know, it was way more anxiety inducing yesterday. Today, it's actually, I'm feeling quite calm about it. I'll see how it swings tomorrow, but I don't know how interesting this is, but it's actually the reason why it's been weirdly familiar to me is that I actually wasn't able to keep up with university, and I dropped out and lost. I didn't complete any of my modules in one of my semesters, And at that point, I was thinking, okay, do I just continue on and try to finish through university and dedicate more of myself to that, or do I just risk it, get academic like vacation for a year or two, and try to find a job? And that's what I did. I just said, okay, I'm gonna go look for jobs, and I applied to some locations, and actually got really lucky, like really, really lucky, since right now the game industry in Lithuania, there aren't that many companies, but most of them are switching to an academy model where new people, especially students, they apply to an academy, then they get into a pool of contenders that just work in the company with internships, and then afterwards you get a job suggestion application, and then or not, and you continue working. And I somehow managed to get in like maybe a month or something before they started the academy for my, in general, in just my workplace that I work. And so I just applied and I got a regular position straight up, and that was incredibly lucky. And just the stuff that I got to work on taught me so much. So I am very, very happy and grateful for that. And right now, it just kind of seems like a very similar, almost identical situation where I know that if I waited out longer, I could probably leave, I don't know, half a year later or a year later with a bit more stability. Um, at the same time, I just have that feeling that I should leave now or as soon as I am able to, since there are still ongoing projects, and I don't want to at work, and I don't want to just leave them without any chance of, since I know I still do care about what's happening in that company. I just feel like I am being distracted by, not distracted, I am being pulled towards my own stuff very strongly. It's a big crossroads, so I get the anxiety. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like it is a very, very. It feels like a big crossroad, and yeah, that. Oh, that's hype. Yeah, the academy stuff is really, really. The academy stuff is really nice for new people, and I'm happy to have interns. I get to teach from time to time, even though I don't have that much to teach. But I guess I don't enjoy the teaching part as much, though I do get to do it a lot, just checking in on people, seeing how's their progress, being someone to communicate with. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I have to remember that 1 second. 25, yeah. I am 25 right now. I am at the stage where I do have to count to remember how old I am. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else I want to get out? Or do I want to get back to working on this? Um, okay. Mm, okay, let's try finishing this up. Okay. Oh, I made a drawing in Krita, and then I was going to say, so what was I planning to do? And that was the purpose of the drawing. I just drew what I was thinking of the system, and I'm pretty happy with that solution. So pickupper is on signal on event. Yeah, so okay, let's not do this. Let's say, all right, I like the free second timer whatever thing right now. I don't really need the timer here. But what I do want is I want in base unit, let's hmm, what is it? What even is it? Wait, it's a signal. It is a signal. That So it's wait, our signals on time term out. It's a call. Okay. First of all, I have a signal named event bus. Is that right? This is I'm GUI stuff. I'm GUI. This is still I'm GUI. Scene stuff. Event bus. Oh, I already have an event bus. Nice. But that's a global event bus, right? I think so. Event called event emitted. Oh yeah, also don't know. Probably should have asked before, but I actually showed. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Final turn. I showed your X Twitter demo to some people who are also just working. Some friends I know, and they said really cool visuals. So yeah, like there was some excitement. I know it's because I really like the demonstration. I know the visuals just are quite eye catching right now. I also did get one question. So one of the people who just works on mostly physics stuff asked, "Is that a high poly model underneath for the character, or are you doing also some decimating or something underneath?" Mm, On signal mouse pressed. Okay, so that's what happens, and then you say what data is going to be passed. Event plus called. So I'm going to pass the object, which is an object, and event type. Well, guess what? We're getting an E. Yeah, so now we have the trifecta of data, the data triforce, the MCE. So the model is 1,436 tries. Not sure if that counts as low poly. I think that counts as low poly. But no decimating on my end beyond rendering at lower resolution. Okay, interesting. Yeah, since that was something that we thought about. Since there was a little bump to the forearm part, and we were thinking, oh, maybe this is a full scale model, and then you're applying like some decimations or something. on top, since it did look pretty high detailed. But 1436 is not that high, so yeah, nice. It just looked pretty well defined. Yeah, since from the aesthetic, you would think that since you're applying resolution changes to everything, then probably the models are lower res. But like we got confused, so the models are like lower poly, but they still don't completely look like they're too low poly. I don't know if it makes sense. Oh, the characters' arms are the laziest made parts of the model, so they're kind of janky. I need to get around to clean them up. Oh, okay. Yeah, but the point I was trying to make that it doesn't look like janky made. It still looked pretty. It still looks pretty good, like the whole model itself. So yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. I know. I'm just. It's no. I don't know if it's a wild idea, but it's one of the parts that I'm really enjoying about streaming right now. Just that I have people join who share about their games, and I'm really grateful about it. And it's just a nice way to see what other people are making as well. And I really like, just encouraging that or reminding people that hey, they're making games, and I think they're making cool stuff. Since I know I've just had some projects or some games or just ideas that people have written that they are working on, and I don't know. Um, it's nice to just give some of that interaction, since I think that the people who join and chat or just even watch, I don't know, they're giving me that interaction, which really boosts my want to work on this. So I'm just happy to maybe give some back in return. And it's not like that. Oh, I'm just gonna get interested in people's games just because they're interested in mine. No, I'm genuinely interested, since I know it's exciting. I just love hearing about the different ideas that people are working on. Since usually, especially with these indie games, like they're just wild and cool ideas, either from a technical side or from a design side. And yeah, yeah, I like that sense of community. Yeah, me too. You should set up a Discord server. I think that would be great for community building, progress sharing. Oh yeah, definitely. There definitely can't be too many game dev discords with progress sharing. Um, I think I'm part of. Okay, there aren't maybe that many. So there is the local Discord for my city, and then there's the Godot forum in general. Okay, I guess there's then the GMTK, but I'm not a patron, so I'm not part of that Discord right now. Then there's Molly Rocket. No, I think it's Handmade Hero. So Handmade Hero also has progress sharing, but I assume you have to start make games from scratch on your own, and otherwise it's just a bit strange. But technically, I guess you can share progress there. But yeah, I actually do have a Discord server set up for this exact reason, where I thought I would post announcements for when streams are starting, and also just to have I know a general chat where people can also share progress on what they're working on. So I'll have to speed that up and get it set up. Like I made fan art, not fan art. I made even where is it? Stream material. Yeah, I made like little emotes and the same cutout for the Discord server for like the icon as what I have for the stream now, and I was so ready to just launch it, but then I kind of forgot or got busy with other things. So yeah, thanks for reminding me about that. I really should just get that started and out there. And I don't know, it would be nice to also just have like a screenshot section or something to post about what other people are having progress or what I changed on my own. Though I guess I show most of the stuff that I change on stream. Yeah, yeah. So, getting back to the E, I have signal event called. Oh, so this is just. So this is a general event bus for everything. I guess I can extend node class name event bus. I don't really want to be including all of this, though. This is not an instance, this is just an inclusion of a script. So maybe it's fine. Or I should separate it. So I have module constants, condition list. I guess I'll just make, there's no points to this, but I'll just make a new event constants.gd and extends ref counted. Oh yeah, I learned something. You don't need to actually extend ref counted. You can just do nothing and it works. So module list, module constants. Yeah. Yeah. And I want this to actually be an enum module constants. How do enums work? Do I have something? Condition list, condition type. Yes. I do want this. Event constants. Enum event type. Oh no. Like so, yeah. So I guess the most generic event you can get is an interrupt. Is that how you spell it? Interrupt. Yeah. Okay. So an interrupt, and then I don't know. There are going to be action events, and I was thinking of doing context tracking for stuff that changes in the world with events too. Just having this giant list of events that can happen, and then the context, the internal context of units gets updated based on what they find. But honestly, the world tracking part of the simulation is probably gonna be for a later time, since I am expecting that to be quite challenging. I know I will do it. I know I would get it done and working, but I'm already a little bit scared for the future when I have to scale it up. But that is pointless to be scared about, so let's just get back to this. So I know I need interrupts, and let's say movement direction, movement target change. There, that should be everything that I need. So then movable would do Oh, and position reached. Gets rid of those. Event constants. Move target changed. Movement target reached. I have position and I have target. So position is a position vector. Target is a target. So I have a location. I have a position. Movable. Module constants. Movement position. Yeah, so I have movement position, movement target. Because I don't want to listen to. Movement target change, movement position change. But that's confusing. Since. Sure. Let's do destination change. Destination reached. And then wait, no. Movement position changed. I'll remember this. Famous last words. Movement position reached, and then movement target changed, and movement target lost. Yeah, that might make sense. I don't know, fog, vision, whatever. Movement target lost. So, okay, that's done. Now I go to movable and direction. Normalized is moving. Oh, I'm so happy right now that this is in modules because I just know instantly that checking if it's the same move to position is just done here, and I can handle it here. So position. Movement positioned. Current movement position is equal to this. Let's just call it current. If current dot equals is equal approximately to position, then I do nothing. Yeah. So movement position. Yeah. So the first movement position should. Oh, it's just object position. Okay, cool. That's good. So then what I have to do is moving. Yeah, that's fair. So object dot so at the very end, object dot event base unit event bus called no call event bus e dot event type okay type event type. There we go. And okay, yeah, and then call event bus object and e dot e is equal to preload event constants. I want to call e dot event type movement position changed. Next up, move towards. This is just moving. Yeah, run towards if target location is equal approximately. Yeah, so this is the stuff. Let's just call it here before returning out. So we have reached our position. And then, what do I do then? Okay, the other constant position, change position reached, target change, target lost. Yeah, those are not important right now. I want to go pick up, no, pick up. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to go to Wanderer. And I want to do... oh, it's all falling into place. I know what has to happen. No timer. No wonder. Wanderer. Oh, I see it all. I see what I need to do. Object dot call call event bus dot where is it? Dot connect. Wonder. No, I need to not that. Right here. Static func on event bus object e dot event type. I don't have an e. Const e is equal to preload event constants. Okay. Type the event type. Okay. So match type. So if we have yeah. So if we have e dot event type dot changed. Why is it not? Do I need to just do event type dot? Oh, so it has to be e dot event that? Oh, movement. No. Movement position reached. Yeah. Mm. Pass. Yes. Okay. Now it works. So if our position gets reached, then I want to do wonder object. And wonder doesn't set the movement position, right? I do not use movable anywhere. No. Okay. No wonder. No movement here. So yeah, on investments, we are wondering. So now this should just work magically. No. Non-existent function, call event bus and base character body base unit. Signal call event bus is not existent. What? Oh, I think I need to do call event bus. Call event bus dot emit. Oh yeah, so dot emit. Connect, commit. This is the declaration. Okay. Non-existent function call and base character base unit, which is it movable 30 free. 33. Yes. Dot emit. Okay. That's fixed. Let's try again. Oh, it isn't movable 57. Where did I miss it again? Here. Okay. Emit. I have a suspicion that I'm getting overridden by Godot right now. No. Okay. It's working. Okay. Juno is walking. To pick up cheese. Okay. Okay. The dragon is just chilling for now. Okay. So dragon is still not moving. So will Juno do some wondering? Before no. Okay, Juno is just standing there. And the dragon is also just standing there. What was Wonder doing in base unit? The signal, I mean. Wonder, self. Oh, okay. Huh. That's interesting. So, thus, this. Oh, okay, I have to do it here. Wonder. Oh. Damn. This is difficult. Wonder. Please open here. No. I can't debug. Wonder. I want to debug. No. Okay. I guess I will just have to do works. Let's go going old school. Oh, that might be an issue. Error calling from signal to callable method expected, but call with 2. Huh? What do you mean? Does emit do something else? Emit. Function call event, emit, yeah, event and event data. Okay, and base unit expects call event bus. It got 2. Did I? Okay, emit, mouse pressed. Call event bus. It's got, this needs 2. This is connecting. Yes, the function. Okay. Oh, whoops. I expected this method here. It's working. Oh boy. No, it's not. It's working, but also technically not. Okay. Well, the dragon is doing great. The dragon is doing really well, honestly. It's just working. So I guess something else is at issue here. Well, like it's a lot more sporadic now, but at the same time, hey, it's working. I guess that's gonna be for next time. Oh, actually, no, I'm so happy I did this instead of whatever else I would have decided to do. So let's just write it in. Where are the works? The works here. Okay. To do next. Fix works being called for Juno a lot. Also add rests for the dragon. Okay. I guess that's it. Oh, hey, IDK. Welcome to the stream. Frog question mark. Microwave? Hmm? No. Could you clear up what you mean? Did I write something? What was my title? Oh, yeah, Storms. Wait, accidentally progress. That's not the. Oh, I did not save it, did I? Okay. How many frogs does your microwave have? I am going to assume that I am missing a reference to something. But right now I will say 0. My microwave currently has 0 frogs. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, that was interesting. I'm gonna Google what that meant later. Um. Anyway, odd question. Lol. Yeah, that was a very odd question. At first, my mind went. I think there was a whole thing where people were being asked to show their was it their toaster or their microwave? When I was still watching Small Ant, that was definitely a thing. I know that was happening. Um, this with the microwave and frogs, I have heard for the first time. Also thought about. I know there's something Jupiter or something is in a microwave. Probably not that either. Anyway, what a great way to end the stream. So, thank you everyone for joining and watching. Thank you, Final Turn, again for the chats. It was really fun. Um, best of luck with your projects. Best of luck to everyone else. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.